Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm actually super excited because we're going to be trying the Violet Voss Best Life palette too. And I'm really excited after looking at the colors. I want to see what we're able to create. So now without further ado, stay tuned and let's dive in. So I've actually already gone ahead and primed my eyes. I am all ready to go, but before we do that, I want to show you what the colors look like and so you guys can see what we're working with. These colors are absolutely beautiful. I love how it comes with a glitter on top, like a pressed glitter on top, and then you get your shimmers and you get your mattes. So today I was thinking about kind of doing a, mauve green look. Okay, so grabbing a kind of flat top fluffy brush, you want to go into nature on your crease. And that is exactly what we're going to do. You're just tapping into it. Wow, these colors are beautiful. I'm just kind of going ahead and blending out the colors so that we don't have like a super harsh line on top of our eye. I want to go in with a lighter hand on top so that you don't again create a harsh line. And then since I'm going to be doing some kind of wing, then I'm just going to form the wing right now. Just a little bit. I can always go back in with concealer and clean it up at the end. Okay, so next we are going to go in with Home right here. And I'm using also a kind of flat top but fluffier brush that I got from Morphe. These brushes are really good. I like them for doing things like this, like blending and also applying it onto the eyelid. Okay, so we're just gonna keep trying to blend in all of the colors without going too far up the crease because you still want the kind of red mauve look as a sort of accent color. So I'm just going to spread this over to my outer corner, and then we go ahead, shape that up a bit later. Okay, so this is actually a really nice look. It looks really nice. I like the mauviness behind it, and I'm not gonna definitely add more colors because I just kind of wanted a simple look. So now going in with the flat top brush that I got from Morphe, we're actually going to go into Family. It's a bit of a shimmer color. It does have its glitter, so we're definitely going to have to work with that because glitter is very difficult to work with sometimes, especially if you're a beginner. I kind of actually really like this color, so we're just going to go in for that. This is kind of like a candy red or a candy pink. I really like it. Definitely does have to be worked into the eye or the inner corner, but it is a nice color. I like how it is. I want it to be a bit more opaque, so we're just going to be working in the colors a bit more. Just kind of tap it onto the eyes. That way you're not spreading it all over the eyes because again, glitter is very difficult to work with. But don't worry because we are still going to go in with the brush that has the Home, and we're actually going to blend that in a little bit to the eye. I really like the color combinations that we've done today. Now off camera, this kind of looked a bit like a magenta color and doesn't look as much of of a red color or a mauve color that I thought it would. So I actually decided to go ahead and finish the rest of my eyes off camera, but now we're going to go ahead and dive into the rest of my face. With bronzer, we're going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I really like this bronzer. I think it's very pretty. It smells really good. Like sort of the tropic, I don't know what it's called. It's tropic something, and it's a sunscreen that my mom used to get when I was younger. I remember I always used to hate putting on sunscreen, but now I just thank her for it. I always recommend putting a bit of sunscreen in any of your skincare routines, if it's your moisturizer, your CC cream. We are going to go in with a contour, Hardiest Pro Glow To Go. I love this one much better than the bigger one, just because I think the colors on this are more suited towards me. We're just going to sculpt out the top, or like the top of our cheekbones. I'm using this brush that I got from Amazon. It was in a set and I paid about $13 for it. I believe it's a dupe for the Wet n Wild brush. I really like these brushes. They're very nice. They're very soft, but not too soft. So I actually forgot to put on concealer. We're gonna go ahead and do that. So excited to jump right into the bronzer. It smells amazing. I know I make weird faces when I'm when I'm contouring and highlighting, because I always want to be careful not to mess the rest of my makeup. We're just going to be using a Jeffree Star beauty sponge from Morphe, and just being very careful to not mess up the rest of our makeup, but we want to pat it on. And then if we have to go in with some contour later on to fix what we did. Also, I will include my lashes down in the link. I will include everything I'm wearing that you haven't seen me put on camera. I will include that down in the link below. I always like to do it sideways, just because, again, like, it could mess up my eyebrows. So sideways it is. And the only reason I did it so far up is just because I have some scarring on my nose. And I know I kind of look crazy right now, but trust me, we will get it together. These lashes are so long that whenever I do something like this, it just tickles the top of my eyebrow. Okay. So there we go. We want to sculpt out the cheeks again. And just like that, we are done, voila. And now we want to go in with a blush, which I have the e.l.f. What is it called? Candid Coral blush. We're just going to go in and put it on the apples of our cheeks. Look, oh, this is kind of shimmery. I like it. I kind of like it because it doesn't show up too much. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of blush. So I really like this because it's just enough to kind of be able to tell that you're wearing blush. I'm going to grab the Physicians Formula brush and kind of just put some on my forehead. And then we want to grab the brush that we used for contour and want to add it. So you want to use like this type of brush. Personally, I like using this to contour because it's more precise, and I also like to use that for my nose, so you can get 2 in 1, but you can also use a fluffier brush. Now we're gonna go in with the under eye powder, which is the Brighten Up by Essence. This one is really good for the price. Like, it's amazing. Just gonna put some underneath the eyes and anywhere that we pretty much highlighted. You know what? We're actually maybe going to bake today. While I'm doing that, I'm going to get a another fluffy Morphe brush, and we're going to grab the Maybelline Fit Me and put that in the rest of our face. We're just going to set the rest of our face. So next we're actually going to go in with some highlight. I'm going to be using the MAC Oh Darling Extra Dimension Skin Finish. I really like this for a natural finish. I'm going to go in with a little fan brush that I actually got from Amazon in a set, and it's really nice. This highlight is blinding. And then we're going to put some on the tip of our nose. Ooh, guys, do you see this? Look at that. This is beautiful. Now, just before I forget, I'm actually going to sweep out the under eyes of any powder and over here. And we are going to go in with the bottom lid. We are going to go in first with Nature. I'm just going to go in very close to my lash line and my waterline underneath. And then do the same thing with the other eye. Just gonna give it a little bit of some depth, some definition. A little bit of definition. And just like that, we have the finished eye look. Going to move on to lips. I'm not really sure what color I'm gonna go for, so I might go for this ABH, what's it called? Buff Matte Lipstick. And I might just add a little bit of a lip gloss on top of it. We shall see. I don't want to put on a lip gloss today, so we're just going to keep it like that. I like their formula. It's not drying, but it's also really nice and it stays. Obviously, you do have to reapply later on. Okay, so this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and ring that little notification button right next to the subscribe button to be notified of every time I release a video, which will be on Wednesdays. And also like, share, comment, and as I mentioned already, subscribe. Also comment down below your favorite drugstore item and what look you would like me to do next. Okay, bye guys, thanks for watching.